On sonar. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye. Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye. Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye. Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye. Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye.
Make depth 5.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye. turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Make depth 200 feet, dive aye.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye. Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar, Sierra.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 281.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Make turns for 10.
Con, fire control.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 1.
Passing 200 feet.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet.
Make turns for 20.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 20. Make turns.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con, fire control, unable to fire.
Make depth 250 feet, dive aye.
Shoot 2-2.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 355.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating. Make con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 200 feet.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Passing 300 feet. Flooding in the reactor space. Damage control parties, lead of the reactor space. Passing 200 feet.
Shoot 2-3. Ice.
On. Reactor is back online.
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 003, designated Sierra 2.
Make turns for
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, fire.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 300 feet. Passing 400 feet. Pass.
make turns for 1.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
Make turns for
Con, sonar, we are cavitating. Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 301.
Flooding in the machinery space.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 297. Con, sonar, no longer.
Damage control parties, lead of the machinery space. Con, knuckle formed. Con, less than 50 feet below the keel.
Con sonar.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 332, designated Sierra 2. Con sonar, new contact bearing 000, designated Sierra 3. Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
Make depth 50 feet, dive by. Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye.
Raise the radar mast. Lower the radar mast. Con, dive at 5 feet, dive by.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as merchant. Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Downscope.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar, switching to active search. sonar, switching to active search. Con sonar, switching to active search. Con sonar, switching to passive search. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 003. Contact faded.
Make depth 90.
Make turns for 25.
Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 328. Con sonar no longer cavitating.
Con maneuvering, making turns for. Make turns for 35 knots, maneuvering I.
Con, dive at 10.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 35 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Con, torpedo room, tube jammed on launch.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering I. Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Con sonar regained contact.
Make turns for 35 knots, maneuvering I.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 5, last bearing 003. Contact faded. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 005. Contact faded.
Passing 1100 feet.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Passing 1200 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1.
Passing 1300 feet. Passing 1400 feet. Passing 1500 feet. Passing 1600 feet.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3-5 knots.
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet. Make depth 1800.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 035. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 005. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 010. Con sonar regained contact on mast.
Make depth 1900 feet, dive aye.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 036.
Con, less than 50 feet below the keel. Make depth 1850 feet, dive aye.
Con sonar Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Con sonar lost contact Sierra 5, last bearing 355. Contact faded. Con sonar regained contact on
Con, dive at 1850 feet, dive aye.
Come left to 3.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 354. Con sonar Sierra 5 is classified as come right to 083 helm aye.
Make depth 1700 feet, dive aye.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 350. Con sonar switching to active search.
5 at 1700 feet, dive I.
Con, helm, steady course. Come left to 3, 5, 6, helm I.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 0, 1, 3, contact breaking up. Con sonar.
Make turns for 2, 0 knots, maneuvering I. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 2, 0 knots.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1, last bearing 1, 7, 4, contact is in the baffles.
Con, helm, make turns for 3, 5 knots, maneuvering I.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3, 5 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering I. Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering I.
Make depth 1000 feet, dive I.
Con sonar new contact bearing.
Make depth 600 feet, dive I.
sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
Make depth 150 feet, dive I.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 162, designated Sierra 2.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering I.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Come right to 157 helm I. Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I. Come right to 176 helm I.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 167. Contact faded.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering I.
Make depth 250 feet, dive I.
Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 167.
Con, dive at 250 feet, dive I.
Con. Make turns for 1 knots, maneuvering I. Make turns for 2 knots, maneuvering I. Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I. Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering I.
Aye, sir.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 174.
Con, fire control, unable to fire. Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Make turns for 20 knots, maneuvering aye.
Make depth 1350 feet, dive aye.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Make turns.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 500 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 600 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 700 feet.
Con sonar, noise.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing rig ship for ultra quiet. Passing 1,500 feet. Passing 1,600 feet. Passing 1,700 feet. Passing 1,800 feet.
Shoot tube 7.
Passing 1,900 feet.
Shoot tube 8. Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Passing 2,000 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 132.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Make depth 1950 feet, dive aye.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
Con sonar new contact bearing 243, designated Sierra 3. Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine. Come right to 018, helm aye. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 198.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready. Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Come left to 242, helm aye.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Shoot tube 2. Aye.
Con, dive at 1900 feet, dive aye.
Con, torpedo room, tube 7 ready.
Con
1, helm, steady course.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 179.
Con, torpedo room, tube 8 ready.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 180. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 174. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 163. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 164. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 171. Contact breaking up.
Come right to 268, helm aye.
Make depth 1700 feet, dive high.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 268.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 270.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 271.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con, dive at 1700 feet, dive I.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 272. Contact breaking up.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. 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 Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.